Today I would be talking about a project that I was involved in. It was regarding a company xyz.org, whatever the name is, and the HR group. The HR group were highly concerned on the high attrition rate, and they wanted us to find out the factors which are contributing to the high attrition rate and how can we curb the high attrition rate. So this was the basic business problem for which we were hired. Now we followed completely a crisp DM methodology in solving the business problem, which starts with the data sourcing and data understanding. So basically, the data sourcing was done from 5 datasets: the employee's feedback from company, the managerial feedback for an employee, the generic details of the employee, and the entry and exit time of the employee from the company, from the office. And also then it was followed by the data understanding, where we understood the basic data, the data types, the structure of the data, and all those details were monitored during this data understanding phase. Now, after this data understanding comes the next phase, that was data preparation. In the data preparation phase, we cumulatively gathered all these details from the different sources into a single file, and then we performed duplicate checking, we performed null value imputation, and blank space was checked. We checked for the missing attributes, which were supposedly holidays, and hence they were removed. We the rest of the missing values, somewhere they were being replaced by the median values. Outlier check was being done, and all the other various the basic preparation steps were done. And then we created derived matrices wherever necessary. We performed ED analysis, we created dummy variables, we scaled the continuous variables, correlation matrices were formed to find the impact of the continuous variables, standard visualizations and graphical representations were done to identify the various impacts of various categorical variables on the final attrition rate. So these were the basic steps which were done as part of data analysis, as part of data preparation and ED analysis. After this data preparation, then we entered into the final modeling phase, where we performed the logistic regression. We created the model using the GLM command, and we found that the parameters which were mostly impacting the attrition rate were the age, the number of companies worked, the total working years, the years since last promotions, years with current manager, and there were a few other parameters which were impacting the final model. So after creating this final model, we prepared the confusion matrix to check the accuracy of our model and the sensitivity and the specificity, and we found that we had a pretty much good accuracy of nearly 72%. And then we also performed the gain and lift charts as part of the model evaluation, and also we did the KSS and the ROC charts to find out how as part of our model evaluation. So these were the basic steps which were done as part of model building and evaluation. Now the most important inferences from this model building exercise, where we understood few details, that is the environment satisfaction, the job satisfaction and work-life balance, are the key indicators for attrition. Higher the values of the satisfaction level, lower is the attrition. Also we understood that if an employee works with the same manager for a longer period of time, which might be indicative of good coordination with manager, the lesser are the chances that the employee will leave the company. We also found that higher the age or work experience, lower is the tendency on attrition. However, if the employee has worked in numerous organizations, it is likely he would leave. That may be attributed to his behavioral or attitudinal parameter. Also